Hey gamers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ashro Gaming and welcome back to the Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings Enhanced Edition. So in the previous episode you might remember that we did a side quest and the main quest. In the side quest we were just having some fun with the tournament that is going over here. That is me against the Kedwani troops. 3 Kedwani people where we have to do sword play. So we did that and then we proceeded to do our main quest and we got our hands on one of the 4 items that we need. We got our hands on Silt Creek's armor. Now Silt Creek's armor is actually going to be useful in as courage symbolized, I think. Yeah. So for courage symbolized, we have got Silt Creek's armor. Now we need Dune Banner's standard, Vandergriff's sword, and Hinsel's medallion. So we don't know how we are going to get that. So right now we are going to continue with our main storyline, the Blood Curse, which is we have to search the site of Sabrina Glevisic's execution. Now, while I was going over here and there off camera, I realized something, guys, that we have not bought all the books from him, and we have not read the books. So after this video, that is in the next episode, we are definitely going to read the books that we have got over here, so that you know, just to gain some knowledge and to take a look at the lore. I was going to do that in this episode, but in the previous episode I promised you guys that in this episode we are going to go for the Sabrina Glevisic's execution site. So let's just go there right now, and in the next episode we are going to read the books. Alright. Okay, so the Sabrina Glevisic's execution site is over there, so we have to run our way over there. In the previous episode, we also freaking fought Wes in the sword fight. So you can say we have also kind of defeated the Blue Stripes. Yeah, that was really something. I guess we have to go through here. I never came this way. I went over that way directly to the hut. See, that is a completely different campsite of Kedwin. There is Kedwin and a Temerian ship over there as well. Okay, we are here. I cannot go into the water, man. Whoa! Site of Sabrina Glevisic's execution. Who are you guys?
Oi, what you doing here?
They're looking for you?
I heard Zivik can't wait for you to get back.
Plough it all. If we miss muster, he'll have us flogged. Get us out of here, will ya?
You came here on your own. You can get back on your own.
Yeah.
This place is crawling with drowners. I mean, we'd have stayed in our tents on our arses if we'd known. We're safe in the circle, but 3 feet outside, and who knows what would happen.
Oh, really? That means the circle protects you from the drowners? I'll help you.
All right, we'll go back together, but let me look around first. Apparently, it's bad luck to tread on the ashes.
What if these are the lost lambs that Zivik told us that we have to find? That can be a thing, right? Okay, so we have to search this entire site. So this is where Sabrina Glevissic got executed. Freaking hell, this place looks dangerous. That means that when you are over here, drowners don't fight you. But when you go over here, bro, that means that this place definitely is cursed. Let's talk to you guys.
The visionary's a right bastard leaving us here.
Visionary? Who's that? Okay, let's check out this place.
Who cares enough to bring all these things here?
So there are candles lit up here. We have got bread. Oh.
Who cares enough to bring all these things here?
Yeah. So we have got something in that plate. Then we have got a note over here. Now what do we have to do? Explore the circle.
Aura. Let's take a closer look.
Yeah.
Carved from a solid piece of stone. Reusable, you could say. Candles, amulets, coins. People make offerings here like they would at a shrine.
Square coins are here. Examine the
Candles.
candles.
The stench is worse than Zoltan's boots. Nothing unusual about them otherwise.
So they're just normal candles, okay.
Square coins adorned with a fish.
This
I guess the
many?
plotters like to come here.
Maybe the plotters are supporting Sabrina Glevisik. That is also a thing.
Let's see.
Stand up. Listen.
An unnatural stillness typical of intersections and places where streams of the power meet. Unnerving but harmless.
Human tracks.
People seem to be staying away from the wheel. They're afraid. All the gifts are at a safe distance from it.
Okay.
Except for one person. With Kedweni Army issue boots. Glad to know I'm not the only one to desecrate this site.
That means that apart from all the people who were here, only one person has the guts to go very near to the wheel.
Animal tracks. Dogs, wolves, bears, even birds. You'd think this was a feeding ground, but they all fear the circle, except for cats.
Cats?
Their tracks are everywhere. One even napped on the pedestal. Triss once told me cats like to sleep on intersections, and they're the only beasts apart from dragons who can draw the power. They clearly like this place.
Oh, so only cats and dragons draws from places of power. Just like how we used to drop places of power, we used to get powers from the places of power. You might remember in Witcher 1, there were places of power where we can perform a ritual of magic.
Sabrina was nailed to this wheel.
Freaking hell.
Something protected the wheel from the flames. It's hardly scorched. Fresh holes and splinters. Someone's pulled nails from the wheel recently.
Recently?
I better take one, just in case.
That's it.
I need to bring the king here. I need to reenact the execution. If I can only summon Sabrina's ghost, I could force her to lift the curse. The Draugrs and the mist will remain, but at least the king will be safe. I need to know what happened here. Witnesses of the execution, they're the key. If I can just find out how Sabrina died, I should be able to free Henselt of the curse. 2 leads. Sabrina's cultists and the nail thief who's obviously immune to the aura of this place. Time to question some soldiers.
Okay, so now we have got only 2 leads over here. Sabrina's, the execution, whatever happened, the soldiers that were here, and the nail thief. We also have got a letter, right? Let's check out that letter. Nail relic, it's a quest item. And letter with a soldier's supplication. Series of supplications to Saint Sabrina. Saint Sabrina, I humbly beg you to hear my supplication. Grant me, O fair lady, your blessings and protection. Deign to save me from the snares of my enemies and from all dangers.
You've looked and touched your fill, right? Let's get out of here.
Did you light those
Did
candles?
you light those candles?
We did.
What's it to you?
Is there some kind of altar?
Burning them for Sabrina?
To you, 'tis a waste of time, right?
Feel their eyes on you. They're watching us. We won't get out alive, superstitious idiots that we are.
Don't you believe the visionary? You don't have to. But it was worth a try, right?
Old idiot. It's
Visionary?
his fault we ended up here.
Who is this visionary, man?
Who is this visionary?
He's behind all this. He talks of miracles in the circle.
I believe him. Know why? He lives deep in the valleys, but something protects him from all those harpies.
Really? Did you see the execution?
Did you see them burn the sorceress?
3 years ago. We both served under Henselt then, but only the 5th Company guarded the stake.
They say the king never wanted to make a spectacle. Some soldiers never come here, but others visit the circle to check the remains.
You're
Oh.
just like them. To you, it's only a superstition to make money from. You're looking for old nails in the ashes.
Like that shitbag who trades outside the inn.
You're
Yeah.
mistaking me for someone else.
Really? Then give us the nails.
I'm keeping it, bro.
I'm keeping it.
Yes.
Keeping it. Not heard what they say. Relics are like fist tech for simple folk.
I'm not simple folk, idiot.
How did you manage to avoid the drowners on your way here?
The
Yeah.
visionary was with us. He led us through, then
Who-
left.
Who is this visionary? And visionary literally led you here. How did the drowners not attack you?
I don't like this place.
Thought you'd want to stay the night here.
I know at least a few places I'd rather sleep. Come on.
I mean, I didn't even see any
Beats me,
drowners
I've
while
been
I was
fighting over
there.
these hellholes for generations.
I get goosebumps every time I go outside the palisade.
Guess
The
this
Lost
is
Lamb,
right.
that is the
We
one.
should have-
Okay.
You'll be whistling at the...
Guess I'll never learn.
Whoa. Tell me once again, guys, how did you manage to came here with when all these drowners are here? Escort the soldiers to safety, defend them from monsters. Yeah, that is what I'm doing.
Drowner lairs. Not the best spots for picnics.
There are drowner layers over here?
Curses on him. If it wasn't for you that have eaten us.
We
Yeah.
owe you our lives, Witcher.
Thank
We
you.
can't let Zivik catch us.
Don't shit your pants. Sabrina saved us from the monsters. So what's one little Zivik to her?
Really. I would fear Zivik more than Sabrina, man. I mean, more than monsters. Right now in your situation. Okay, well anyways, now since we have done this, let's get our reward from Zivik. Let's tell him that we found all those idiots. They were at Sabrina execution site. I am seriously don't know what you guys are doing there. And by the way, there was a quartermaster who literally, there was not a quartermaster, there was someone who was selling, that was not the quartermaster, there was someone who was selling relics and nails from Sabrina's execution site. I remember he mentioned that. Hey Zivik.
What do you want, Witcher?
The soldiers you were looking for, they got held up for a while at Sabrina's circle.
Oh, the idiots! To be duped by witchcraft and superstitions. I'll put them to scrubbing the latrines indefinitely.
What
But
the hell?
I thank you for bringing them back. Your reward, as promised.
I'm curious about the last battle of Bregan and all this.
Did you participate in the battle?
I did, and I fought. But I'd rather not go into it.
The spirits
Why?
of those who died in battle are now in combat on that field. They kill each other and change into nasty creatures called Draugrs. Edirnians, Cadwenis, even your comrades. I want to help them, but I have to know what happened during the battle.
Oh, the plague. Listen then. The fighting started in the afternoon. The Dun Banner was first to attack. We were ambushed, cut off from our main unit and devastated. Bloody scouts and Sabrina Glevisic, who was supposed to mind the battlefield. By then, the battle was in full swing. Wherever you see those damned furrows, people fought there. The Edirnian lines faltered a few times, but we couldn't crush them because of Selkirk. Yes, we had the Visitor. They had Selkirk of Gullet, the invincible White Knight, Edern's finest swordsman. Wherever our forces gained the upper hand, he'd appear and reverse the fighting's course.
Ooh.
Then, Vandergrift himself went into battle. He met Selkirk in the middle of the melee. It was a battle of titans. In the end, the Visitor hacked Selkirk and sliced the White Knight from his head to his balls.
Okay.
Then death fell from the heavens. Lumps of burning soil flew through the air. The whole valley was on fire. Damned magic of a damned witch. I owe my life to Priest Crest, our chaplain. He led me out of the battle and went back for the others. He had a medallion that protected him against fire. He led everyone out, including the Edirnians.
Oh.
But the flames got him in the end.
Oh, freaking hell. He literally helped everyone, but even Eternians and Kedwen. Any memories of the Battle of Brenna?
Were you at Brenna?
Ah, yes. Cut down more black ones there than anywhere else. The Redanians were in disarray on the left when we joined the battle. Same with the Temerian regiments in the middle. We arrived just in time. Menno Cohorn commanded the Nilfgaardians. He was some leader. Even we feared him like fire, but somehow we prevailed.
What happened to him afterwards?
He refused to flee, died like many others. Though no one knows who did it, and no one ever found his corpse.
I've heard many times about this Cohorn, the Nilfgaardian commander.
You mentioned the priest.
A really good man. He was with us the whole time, during the march, in the barracks, and in battle. Among common soldiers. Freya gave him a medallion to protect him from fire. I don't know how true that is, but he led me and many others to safety.
Who has this medallion?
King Henselt. I saw it once. I don't know how he got hold of it, but he definitely had it.
How did the battle start?
What happened before the battle?
We forded the Pontar on the third day after the autumn equinox. The Eternians were waiting for us, formed up in a long line at the foot of those hills. I remember the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersburg, Gullet. Knights, armored infantry, peasants, the Bergen Dwarf Regiment. All save the king. They numbered more than 5,000.
5,000.
General Vandegrift, commander of the Kedwenis, had less than 4,000.
Less than
including
4.
the elite Bearheads, armored troops from Ard Caraig, and the famous White Foxes of the North. And ourselves, the Dun Banner, veterans of Brenner, hated by the Eternians more than the plague.
Oh, really?
Above all, we had Vandegrift the Visitor. Maybe he was a bastard, but he knew war like nobody else.
Do I have this right? You served in the Dun Banner?
Did indeed. Henselt's never commanded a fiercer group of warriors, and he never will. If not for us, there'd have been no victory for the North at Brenner. We carried the day.
I didn't see the Dun Banner in the camp.
Yeah.
And you won't. The unit's
Oh.
no more. Ensign Eckhard Hennessy carried the standard into battle for the last time 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Levisig's magic?
Worse, the Eternian troops, the bastards.
They killed the Dun Banner?
The Dun Banner, the pride of Kedwen, lost its standard and almost all its men. The Visitor refused to send us reinforcements when we were cut off. The Dun must prevail. It's been in worse shite than this. The Dun will be all right. 7 Eternians to each one of us. We had no fucking hope. 200 men went into
7
battle
to
and
1.
less than 70 came back. But that's not all. Only a few survived to this day. The boys couldn't handle it. Suicide, firewater, fist tech. A few became highwaymen. They ended up on the gallows or in ditches. Memories can also kill you, and soldiers don't always deal with them well.
I have to find that standard.
I heard it lies in the catacombs neath Bergen, alongside my mates. Hey, if you're thinking of going there, I ought to give you my beaver skin cap. That's its rightful place.
You're going to give me your cap? Bro, freaking hell. 7 to 1. That is a really big disadvantage the Kedwenis were. But still they fought hard because of the Dun Banner. I mean the regiment. That was so strong.
Thanks, Civic.
I feel so bad for Zivik. I mean it's important to ask him, but now he might be he's very sad about it. You can actually you can feel the sadness in his voice. Freaking hell. 7 to 1.
There's a soldier by the inn selling scraps from Sabrina's execution site.
I know. The damn quartermaster. This business of his muddles the minds of the soldiers. Suddenly, everyone believes a splinter in your pocket will protect you in battle. Half-wits.
It was a quartermaster. I seriously don't know what I'm thinking. I mistake the quartermaster for someone else. They're just scared, bro.
After what happened here 3 years ago, it's no surprise they're terrified.
I'll tell you one thing, Witcher. In combat, I can count on my shield, my armor, and my comrades, if they still live. Many of those boys will die in Bergen, even with their pockets stuffed with mystical splinters that cost a silver piece each. I want them to be afraid. When steel hits steel, I want them to be alert, damn it.
Zivik looks so different with that cap, without that cap.
Rusty nails and ashes, they won't have a hope in hell.
He's also true about that. Heard of the Visionary?
I heard there's a man living outside the camp known as the Visionary. Ever met him?
The soldiers talk about him, but I've never seen him. If I ever do, he'll regret that he fooled my people with all those superstitions.
Did you see Sabrina's execution?
Wish I could have, but only the 5th Company was sent there. She deserved it. What she did to the boys. Believe me, I've seen a lot of monstrosities in my life. My brother died during a coup in Rhind when a mage boiled the blood in his veins. Also, I once saw a soldier raping a dead elf woman. But 3 years ago, people melted like lead. Something you can't forget, Witcher.
Freaking hell. Nothing more evil or nothing more deadlier thing happened in his life, in Zivik's life, that happened 3 years ago.
So long.
Thanks. Fate symbolized. Discuss Insult Medallion. Death symbolized. Wait for an opportunity to cross to the other side of the mist. Oh, it is in Worgen. On the other side, okay. Fate symbolized. Death symbolized. So we have got now the Dune banner. It symbolizes death. Because that was the final regiment. I mean, that was the big regiment that was in their war, and they died due to Eternians. Faith symbolized, it symbolizes it refers to the medallion that priest was wearing, and because of his faith, he was completely protected from the fire. No matter, fireballs literally. Imagine this guy's fireball was raining on the battlefield and he survived. I mean, he died, but before that, he literally saved a lot of Eternian and Kidman people. Then we have got courage symbolized, which was Silt Creek's armor. That we already found it. Silt Creek of Gullet was really courageous person, and wherever he went, he literally changed the course of the battlefield. That is something I was never expecting. That means that only one remains. We've got faith symbolized, death symbolized, courage symbolized, and I think there was also one more thing. Hatred. Hatred symbolized might be Van de Griff's sword, which literally cut down Selkirk of Gullet into 2 parts. Bro, I actually want to see this Visionary. Really. Oh yeah, we also have to talk to the elf. The notes were not sold. Keep them for later. What time? How long it has been me recording? 23 minutes. Let's try to talk to the elf. I mean, obviously the guards are not going to let me. But what if they wait? Zivik. The Lance Corporal had taken part in the previous war with Eden, which had proven fatal for the Dune banner. Isolated on the battlefield, the unit had been decimated and his standard fell into enemy hands. The Zivik might have considered himself lucky. He had been recuperating at a field hospital at the time and was thus spared the same fate. The memories of those days and of his followers, comrades in arms, were still fresh to him. Yeah, I'm so feeling sad about it. This position could not protect her from... Sabrina cast a curse on the monarch on the battlefield with her dying breath. Sabrina had become a martyr in the eyes of some soldiers, thus possibly achieving greater esteem in death than she had enjoyed in life. That's true. But why did Sabrina did that, right? Fireballs rained and all. Why she did that? Okay, let's try to talk to the elf. Where it is? Death symbolized. The Assassin of Kings, right? Let's try to talk to this elf over here.
What do you want?
How did you catch him?
How did you catch him?
We didn't. Nothing to boast of, really. We found him. Barely alive.
Barely
He was
alive.
lying in the ravines among the corpses of other squirrels. Terrible bloodbath it was.
As if a mad medic slashed him with a giant scalpel. Aiming at their arteries, no less. For there was blood everywhere. Nasty splashes, even high up in the rocks.
When was this?
Before that ghastly fog appeared.
So that means that Seritanox did their thing. You might remember, Yorvet told us that the King Slayers are over here as well. Serit and Ox and Squirtle unit that is here in the Pontar Valley. They are helping Serit and Ox. And freaking hell, this unit of Squirtle also died.
Get anything important out of him?
Not really. We salted his wounds, broke his fingers, scorched his feet. We didn't so much as peep his own name. Tried to bite off his own tongue, in fact. Them elves like a bit of suffering, methinks.
Maybe he's hoping to be rescued.
Not likely. Someone massacred them. The whole unit. That's what the Royal Mages asked him about. Who it was and where they are now. There's no understanding elves. If he answered, we'd hang him quickly. It'd have peace. But he prefers to suffer.
A complete massacre.
Can I talk to him?
Can I?
You're all right. I've heard you've been helping our lads. Talk away, but be quick. If the corporal sees you, he'll have your balls. And ours.
Okay. Thank you.
Bloody vacuum. What do you want?
Information.
Straight to the point.
You from Yorvith's unit?
I'm proud of it. Yorvith will avenge me.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm responsible for you being captured.
I don't understand.
I warned Yorvith that the Kingslayer had betrayed him. Your leader's alive because of me.
You lie! You're not one of us.
Never claimed to be. I'm not
Okay.
interested in your fight, nor in that of the humans. I have my own goals. I'm hunting the Kingslayer and need information. Will you help me?
I'd rather not reveal anything to the Dwan. Do you know Elder's speech? The Thurmen and Rendans Hest.
The Kingslayer has two comrades. They hid among us after assassinating Damovin.
Say here.
Oh, I know. Letho appeared one day and began killing without a word. The most terrible warrior I've ever seen.
Serit and Ox
are witchers too. They wear snake medallions around their necks. We had no chance against them. Despite our numbers, they killed everyone, but somehow overlooked me. Forgot to finish me off or believed I would die from my wounds. Geralt knows Elven language? What are their plans? They didn't mention them. We shared food and ate together, but they didn't trust us, nor did we trust them. Okay. They must have said something, mentioned their past. There is one thing I overheard them. Serit couldn't stand our food, and once he told Ox he wished the Redanians would finally arrive because he dreamed of having roast beef.
Berthine?
Redanians? What do the Redanians have to do with this? A Redanian delegation is to visit King Henselt very soon. If I understood correctly, they were to set off on their own after the visit. That's all I know. So that means that a Redanian delegation is going to come over here? Kedwinikham? Going to meet Henselt? But Nilfgaard is already here. Don't tell me that Kedwin and Redania, they both are working together along with the support of Nilfgaard to take over Aegon. That can also be possible. Freaking hell. Who are they working for? Any idea who they're working for? I don't know, but it's someone with a deep knowledge of politics. How do you know that? They know a lot. Too much for simple witches. Where can I find them? If they are still in the area, they must have hid in the gullies. But that's like searching for a needle in a haystack. The gullies are real labyrinth. I'll find another way. Wafel. Do all witches know Elder speech? I don't think so. Oxen said it knew it. Better than you? Much better.
Where then
When you find them, may your step be soft and your breath still, Witcher.
En træet winnes.
Waffel.
Vaffel.
New quest phase, the Assassin of Kings. That means that Leto is here. If he has not left. And he has not left. Because some Redanian people are going to come here and meet Henselt. They are waiting for the Redanians to come here and meet Henselt. I don't know why. I think they are going to kill them. And he hit the jackpot. The captured elf confessed that Leto and his companions were indeed in the area. They had betrayed the Squirtle and murdered members of the unit. Yeah, we actually kind of assumed that thing. Okay. So after the interrogation with that elf, we finally know that Leto, Serit and Ox, they all are here because they are waiting for some Redanians to come over here. And freaking hell. I certainly don't know what Redania has to do with Headwind, but it is going to be amazing. So okay guys, I think I will end this episode over here. That is actually very nice. And we have also got Beaver Cap. So okay guys, I think I will end this episode over here, and now we are going to continue in the next episode. In the next episode guys, as I promised, we are going to read all the books that bookseller has over there. So you know, we'll read the books and then we are done with all the book reading and so on. So we can finally, you can say, we can finally progress a lot in the story, because we have been doing a lot of these quests over here. One is failed, but we have been doing a lot of quests. Well, in quest where quest was in chapter 1, bro. So we will read the books, and after that we can finally go and see Visionary and all those stuff. So okay guys, I think that will be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching this video. Zivik looks so strange. That will be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you love this video, make sure to like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching guys. Take care everyone, and bye bye.